Okay, so since patch note seems pretty good for my poison SRS character, and there doesn't seem to be much interest in that kind of build from any other popular place, I figured I should just post a semi-leveling kind of thing. When I leveled my character last league, I leveled it as both animate weapon and summon raging spirits at the same time, since I didn't really know which kind of build I wanted to do. That obviously felt terrible, so this time around I am trying to figure out how to level SRS by itself efficiently. I just found this thing in my stash, and everything else I've picked up while leveling this character, so nothing else is bought, nothing else is from my stash. As you can see, all my gear is pretty terrible. And I've just been leveling with the SRS, Infernal Legion, Ignite Prolif, and Minion Life, which I figured was a pretty good balance. And the goal of the passive tree is just get all the minion life and minion damage that's around, as well as grabbing some block nodes for some survivability. Since I'm relying on Infernal Legion for my summon raging spirits to detonate, I can't have any minion resist, so I can't have Commander of Darkness either. So I'm fixing resist through the shield nodes, which also prompts me to use what's it called? Tempest Shield. For some mitigation, and this is obviously without offering. I'm using flesh offering at the moment since I'm just going fast, but bone offering is obviously better once things start getting harder. Flesh offering doesn't give me much damage, so I've just been running through the campaign. It took me 5 hours to get through. I obviously had this at level 26. It might be hard to get it at 26 in the fresh league, but it should be available pretty soon. I checked the price history for Calandra, and it was 2 chaos first day and then 1 chaos unique every day after that. So for everyone who doesn't race, this should be a valid option. It doesn't. This kind of setup doesn't have good DPS. I'll just run a tier 1 map to show how it works. But it should
when I'm ready,
it should work
and not
well
before.
enough for the early mapping and getting started with the build. So I'm most likely going to run a setup something like this. I might get Tabukai, the neck, that benefits this kind of popcorn SRS quite a lot, and also Siegebreaker should be nice, but I'm not gonna invest any more into this kind of setup before rotating towards actually running.
Taking on some serious danger, I see.
Immune to fire damage, can't do that. Before actually running summon raging spirits with the poison or chaos scale. So it might work out. It might be a bit clunky at the start of the league, but hopefully it will be a pain-free league start. And for auras, I'm just running Clarity, Haste, Vitality, and Tempest Shield. I haven't really looked too much into the auras. It's just characters I threw together very, very quickly, and the goal is to see if it's viable and on zero budget at all with just Mark of the Red Covenant, which it's, well, this doesn't feel like an amazing mapping experience, but considering it's a 4 link and purely self-found, I guess it's pretty much okay. Zombies doesn't stay alive, and well, it feels kinda terrible to play. Flammability and wave of conviction with combustion helps out on some more tanky stuff. And the only thing to keep in mind while playing this is to never spawn more than 5 spirits, since once you spawn the sixth, the lowest health one will just despawn and you won't get your explosion and your ignite. Yeah, that's about it. I'm league starting this most likely, and going instability, ignite through Red Covenant into poison.